It takes a lot to beat Ebola. Those who seek treatment early have a better chance of survival. But at the heart of the outbreak, myths and violence are driving infection.
This treatment center was much smaller when I was last here 6 months ago. The expansion just speaks to how big the outbreak has grown. And actually, at some point, there were no more cases here in Beni, and a lot of the services moved to the new hotspots. But then, Ebola came back, and now more cases are being reported here daily than any other place. And there are lessons to be learned there, that until there is no more Ebola in the region, the health workers cannot afford to relax.
As people travel, the epicenter of the outbreak has kept shifting. Some suspected cases have even fled their homes and spread the disease. The World Health Organization says they are now adapting their strategies.
Now we are asking the community themselves to elect the person who will detect the contacts, who will identify the contacts, follow them up, and who will alert us that there is a sick person in the households.
But a short distance from town, evidence that change is slow to come. A funeral is taking place, we are told, but the community has barricaded the road. Within minutes, we are asked to leave or risk being attacked. Tension is high. Even the staff and patients at this clinic have fled. This infection control team is allowed to decontaminate it after a patient tested positive for Ebola. But the community blames the doctor here for sending her to the Ebola treatment center to die, they say. Many still deny the existence of the disease and resist care.
They have been attacks against health workers. We know of fellow doctors who were killed. That has a negative impact on the fight against this epidemic.
Dozens of armed groups operate in this region, making fighting Ebola even more difficult. But there is some hope. These people never thought they'd recover from the disease. Now, as they return to their villages, they take a strong message back that Ebola can be stopped. Anne Soy, BBC News, Beni.